Hello, in today's video I'm going to talk about cross-control calculation and validation. So this is a user form, reactive form. We have three hierarchies. At the top level we have a username, and the user may have an array of stores, and each store may have an array of purchases. If we add some purchase values, you can see these values got summed up and showed up here. And if the total sum exceeds $100, you will get this red warning, and your submission is disabled. So you can't submit if the total dollar amount exceeds the allowed $100. So how to build in these is actually very, very easy. I'm going to show you the code. By the way, you can put all these code in your component, but I put them in a separate file just for clarity. Yeah. So I have created this form builder object. I have an object called form object. It has everything I need in this big object. And this form object is imported in my component. As a result, my component has very few lines of code. The business logic, everything is defined in a separate file. So first object property I define on this object is just my form, right? Top level form, name and array of stores. And here I create a getter to save some typing. Yeah. Whenever I type this stores, it will return this my form get stores. Saves a bit of typing for convenience. And here's the function to add a store, and it just push extra store to the array of stores. And remove store, fairly simple. Add a purchase. Given an array of purchases, I would just push a new purchase, the item and price. Remove a purchase given an array of purchases, and ID, I will remove the purchase at that number. Yeah. Here we have sum up store purchases. So this is the function. These two are the functions that did the trick. We have a loop here. You can see if, this is actually not using a loop. This is using a classic map reduce construct. You can use a loop. So if there's at least one purchase, what do? We just loop through all the purchases, use this map function to get the price, and then you use reduce function to sum up the prices. Same for sum up purchases. So this function calls the function defined above. So for all the stores, I loop through the store. So for each store, I grab its sum of purchases, and then I just sum them up. Another use of MapReduce. So these two code will just sum up all the purchases across all the stores. And here's the function called over budget. Returns if the sum of the purchases is greater than the budget. And it created the validation. Form is valid function, which is every field in the form is valid, and also I need not to be over budget. So that's the two conditions. And in my template, I use this disabled equals form object dot form is valid. If it's not valid, it's disabled. So the code is really very simple. This is nothing about it yet. There are other options to kind of implement this cross-control calculation and validation, but I think this is pretty simple. Yeah. Okay, that's my video. Thank you.